Alright, we should be live. Sorry about the delay there. It's, yeah, just had a couple of technical issues there for a second, so you'll have to excuse me. But we should be all good to go now. We will pin that. There we go. Sound. That's a pin. But we should, in theory, be all good to go. Cool. So, we've got Shinobi over here. Appreciate you stopping by, Shinobi. How's everything going your way? How's your Monday been treating you? Still missing blueprints. Oop. You'll have to let me know if there's any kind of issues with the audio or anything like that, but I believe everything should be up and running, so we should be all good there. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, we can do that. Now we can get one cranked out of the way straight away, because we can go for... sorted. I want to potentially mess about with Steel Vanguard. I might need a calculator. Just give me a second. We'll do some calculating stuff. Alright, so I need... if I got a max one of that, I'd need 40k to max that damage out. What am I on? 20. So if I... What's that probably up to? Almost 30. No, wrong one. Component cores. Let's up you slightly. I do stream on Twitch as well, yeah, absolutely. We're currently live over there. In fact, if you want to have a little bit more fun over there, you can catch me over on the Twitch, and we do have blurbs enabled, so if you want to spam some sound clips my way, feel free. That's what the feature's there for. Retro Reaper, my god, that's a name I haven't seen in a little while. It's good to have you. I appreciate you stopping by. How's everything going your way? That's a bit better. Probably up to 39, 29. How can I get him to... I've already got that, so I can't do that. To be fair, 30k is probably fine. Let's go. Let's see what the market's got for a good steel Vanguard, because I don't have a maxed one. Curious what the going rate is. Going for 300. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. Do I want to pay 300 for it? Not really. Diddle-doo-diddle-doo. It's good to have you, Retro Reaper. How's everything going your side? Yeah, it has been a hot minute. Sure, for 190, I will try that. Oh yeah, of course I got to log in. Forgot about that. And we've got Shinobi over on the Twitch side of things as well. Yeah, we are. I mean, we are planning to grow the Twitch side of things. I mean, the YouTube streaming was always just a way to be able to let people know that I am currently streaming. But yeah, the Twitch side of things is going to be huge. Just be able to get some blurbs going, get some extra features, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, I mean, you know, if I was to choose out of the two, it probably would be the Twitch side. But yeah, either one's absolutely fine. I mean, I'm just happy that you've tuned in. Go on then, we'll go get this for 190. Probably a little on the expensive side, but I kind of want it to be able to test this out. So if I do... Oh yeah, the HP difference is minimal. It's like 260 HP difference to be able to hit cap, so if that's fine, I can deal with that. So if we... $447% bonus? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so if you're streaming on YouTube, I have to go there. This keeps free. Fair enough then, Retro. Yeah, absolutely. Either one is absolutely fine. Let me know if you need a link, but you should be able to catch me. Hopefully easily enough. Who is this descendant? So this one's a mystery descendant. So this is the one I'm currently working on. This one is Keelan. And the reason why is because I'm working on a build video. I'm hoping to get this out tomorrow. But I would like to grab a little bit of footage. If I can't grab a little bit of footage, I would like to be able to just do a little bit of testing, get that out of the way. I can work on script, and then I can get that bashed out ready for tomorrow. The reason why is because of his new mod, which is Septic Torrent. I want to test if Steel Vanguard is worth this mod and that over Infected Weapon and Infection Amplifier. But I think this one's probably going to be the best. But I don't have like a fantastic trigger mod close enough to be able to actually like start pushing the damage. So I will happily. We haven't got him yet. He's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun because of the new red mods. So if you don't have his new red mods, he's still usable. He's nowhere near as good as like all the other descendants, but he's actually quite quick now that he's got some of these new red mods. Some, you know, both of them are pretty solid. But I'm really liking his Septic one. Septic's great. Danny one's here. Was it race? Hope you had a good weekend, bro. I absolutely did. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Can't really say, most of it was like doing stuff around the house, which weirdly can't really say is like the best part about it. But hopefully this goes through. Sad. social, we will leave party, and then we will start talking about what we can do. So, we'll do the testing in a little bit. That's going to be the new one. So we will take the favourite off that one. Could probably dismantle the others, to be fair. I've got so many blooming mods. Is he a must-have? Only for, like, mastery rank. I mean, you could enjoy his gameplay loop, to be completely fair. To be fair, the extra features are on the Twitch side of things. You just will get, like, an ad every now and then, similar to, like, YouTube, but that's about it, really, to be fair, they should be. No, he's a lot of fun. In fact, I've got some dailies, so we can actually talk about like some of the interactions we've got going on here, and we will also pop on a weapon proficiency, so we can actually start working towards it. So yeah, going back to Danny though, yeah, everything's all good this side. Yeah, I had a really nice time, some nice food, went out, met some friends. And made a long weekend out of it because I had Friday off from work, so I got to play a lot of Crimson Desert and just do some streams, do some content and all that kind of thing. So yeah, everything was all good. How was everything your side? How was your weekend? I haven't touched TFD in 2.5 seasons. I mean, to be fair, it's hard for me to be able to say like what kind of current state it is compared to back then. I want to say it's good because a lot of people have been saying that that's how they feel, like they've skipped it for a little bit and then they've come back and they've gone like, wow, this is actually so much better and all that kind of good stuff. So Hypernova is clearly going to be better for this content. But yeah, no, it's in a decent state now. I mean, it's hard for me to recommend that you should main this game, if that's the case. But it's fine at the moment. It's not the worst thing in the world. I could just literally just run around with this ring. I would say if anything interests you, then absolutely you should come back, but, you know, probably, like, come back, do a little bit of, like, a little bit of work, and then just play something else. Crimson Desert's come at the perfect time for that, to be honest. Get our 2 seconds out of the way, let's have a look at a little bit of content. We'll work our way up through some of the dungeons, and then around about just over an hour's time we'll have a look at... Nope, I'm stuck. See what we got out for our troubles. Ajax. It's not terrible. Not the worst thing in the world. Right, get our second one done out of the way. For me, it's like a content dev seems to be focused on one-handed players rather than making a solid game. Literally, the next skin's coming out is like, yeah. To be honest with you, I can't believe like how back and forth like some of the skins are compared to like what's coming out. It genuinely is frustrating to see the next set of skins that are coming out with the community and all that kind of thing, because they had the chance to be able to do something really, really cool with that idea. And I don't think that's necessarily the community to blame for it, to be completely honest with you. I think it's just the nature of the beast, I guess, but it was never going to have a... Yeah, let's be honest, it was never going to be really cool as soon as you put it into the community's hands, but it is what it is. I got my cool skins, I got my Sharon skin, you know, I've got my... I'm liking this skin for Keelan, to be fair, all the generic males. And I did like the Assassin's bundle. I know some people said they didn't like that, but I found it really cool. The Freynham one especially was fantastic. The Valby one's fine, I guess. It's not the worst thing in the world. Valbys normally get, like, really bad skins. So, I can put up with that, to be fair. But you are right, a certain type of skin does sell much better. And there's no getting around it, because it's genuinely true. Oh, the Dire one, yeah, that's the other one I meant. The Dire is fantastic, yeah. And I know I've made a video about, like, talking about, like, Dire skins and all that kind of thing, and the Red Rider one was, it was you know, basic, but it was decent. But yeah, the Assassin one, fantastic, top notch. What else we got? Cool. Right, that's that Sigma stuff done. I mean, blue rolls, but yeah, whatever. Those swords is a trigger, right? No, the swords is the transcendent skin for the Hypernova. I like the look of it when it came to the video content that they did around the sale of it. So, because it was unique, I just had to get it, to be fair. It's how you get the lightsaber kind of look for it. So you can... So it's tied to this skin, which is the Lightbringer. Obviously that's the default, and you can still get away with like a lightsaber kind of like look for it. I've yet to try this one and see what kind of effect that does. But yeah, the Lightbringer is what gives you the extra swords kind of effect that's going on. It's the devs, man, they truly don't care about the game's core, they just want money for skins. It does seem like it's going that way, unfortunately, and I know Alyssa's made a video talking about it, and the community kind of was a bit back and forth about it. I do kind of want to talk about like the discourse that's in the community and what we need to be able to actually get for this game to... But it's going to be one of those longer videos, like proper theoretical kind of thing, in terms of like saying, right, we need to dive into every single Descendant, we need to dive into the content that we currently have, we need to decide what's missing from other games that are out there that are similar in a sense, and so it's so many different things that need to get factored into that video. It's going to be a long one for me to be able to sit down with, so I need to cover a couple of builds, you know, find some time in between doing a couple streams and all that kind of thing, and then I could probably actually sit down and be able to get that one pen to paper. But that one will be a long one. That will probably take me the best part of a week, I would imagine, to be able to do some research and actually get proper with that one. Because I kind of want it to be a little bit more than just a video. I kind of want it to be almost as if like it's a reference point if we ever, like, you know, because I know the devs are out there, they are listening to the community in some kind of aspect, because, you know, that's why they're so quick to be able to hit some builds when they start seeing the data. You know, at the end of the day, they must be paying attention to content creators to find out, you know, what's doing what's doing performing so well, and then using that to be able to find the data. And just ignoring about Serena, but you know, is what it is. But yeah, it's if we could ever use a video as like a reference point to go, this is what's needed, and as a minimum, this is what we should be expecting. It just seems like a good idea to me. And if enough content creators kind of like call it out in like a short space of time, then hopefully you get through to someone. But you know, that's a bit. You can't guarantee it, unfortunately, is basically what I'm trying to say. So. Velby is my queen, but they did it wrong with last fit. It's god awful. I don't think it's god awful. I think she's definitely got worse sets, but it's. I don't think it's like A tier or anything like that. With the right colour scheme, the red rider skin can look pretty good. Yeah, no, it was a good free reward to be able to get from. To get from the events for the login and all that kind of thing. It's actually not a bad skin. I was looking forward to it. Yeah, it's fine. I still think her assassin skin is so much better, but you know, they clearly did some good work with the assassin skin. Still waiting for the Hypernova to return. So the Hypernova, I would imagine, comes back in the next update. And that should be... Well, it's in like the next like seasonal kind of like update. So that will be in just like 60 days time, unfortunately. Because it's like... So it comes out, there's a battle pass that's in between, which is this current one, which is the Eye of the Typhoon, if I remember right. Yeah, and then the season after is when it gets available in Deslin. So essentially in 2 months you'll be able to buy your free copies and all that kind of thing. Sure. Sure. I may come back to TFD, but not anytime soon. It saddens me. Yeah, I mean, admittedly, you know, most of the reason why I'm, you know, kind of still here is because of the content, and you know, I do enjoy the game. Don't get me wrong. It's not a case of, oh, I'm stuck playing it or anything like that. You know, there are times where I genuinely do enjoy it, and part of the reason why I enjoy it so much is to be able to play with all these kind of descendants, just figure out new builds, and you know, just find out what works and all that kind of thing. And heck, yeah, I mean, I've had a blast doing maiden runs. I don't know if I'm still third. No, of course I'm not. I've been pushed to fourth. But I've been having a blast trying to push up the leaderboard on this, and yeah, I mean, N-Sky is difficult to catch now. But yeah, there's been some... I've had some great fun just trying to do that on stream. Which reminds me, actually, have I collected stuff out of ETA? No, I wasn't going to get anything out there. Yeah, I got the stuff that I wanted, that's fine. So, you know, there is some, like, define. Even someone that's played it as much as me and, you know, essentially, like, logs in every day, gets, like, maybe an hour on it or something like that. There's still reasons for me to carry on playing and all that. It's just, you know, I get that my mindset and my enjoyment and all that isn't probably shared with the majority of the player base, so... is what it is. But that's why I'm able to, like, look into, like, Keelan, make a build for him, you know, have some fun testing around with Enzo, and, you know, same with Sharon, all that kind of thing. You know, other people are probably, you know, in the most cases, I'm not saying everyone, but in most cases, will probably just search up a build, copy that, put it into their game, and then just start playing it. Whereas, you know, I've got to go out and have a little bit of fun with the testing to be able to, like, kind of put it out to the wider community. So it's a little bit of a different kind of, like, situation for me, I guess, in that kind of sense. But yeah, there's definitely some defining characteristics of TFD. It's just you've just got to find your own enjoyment in it, I guess. That's the thing. All right, what we got here? Got one more run to do before I hit my thing, so I'll tell you what, let's do a... We'll do a supermassive, and then we'll start working our way through all the levels and just make sure that he's actually capable of doing this, so that's fine. As far as loot shooters go, I think the RNG in this game is quite forgiving, considering what the company is known for. Yeah, I mean, that was one of the main worries going into this before pre-season, was the fact that Nexon was tied to, what was it, a lawsuit, if I remember right, in terms of, like, the hidden... what was it? Hidden like loot box agendas or like odds or something like that, and that you know there was talk about it before that. So yeah, there was definitely a lot of talk in the community about like worry if that was actually going to be something that carried over. Fortunately, it's not. At least not in the most part. Not that we're aware of, anyway. So yeah, let's... Yeah, thank you so much for the follow there, the Argent one. I do appreciate it. Thanks so much. Hope everything's alright with you. Oh god. No, don't fall off. This is such a fun build. Too old to play Keelan. Sounds like Quitter's talk to me. it's not a fast run. Still, it's much more fun. Cool. Let's catch up on the chat a little bit then. Got to scroll a little bit because that's how much it's moved. The resurgence in Division 2 has been great. Now, I keep hearing a lot of chatter about it, but I've yet to actually understand what they've actually done in Division 2 for the resurgence. The only thing that I know for certain was the hardcore mode. So what have they actually added to it as far as you can, like, because I just don't know. I just don't know what they've done. I do still check up on your vids when I see them. I just can't do it right now. Well, I appreciate you doing the, you know, helping with the support and just the views and all that kind of thing. I mean, that alone is fantastic. Thank you so much. Fanossy's here. Hi everyone. How was your weekend? Yeah, everything was all good here. Thank you so much, Fanossi. Yeah, had a pretty good weekend and yeah, had a pretty good time. How was yours? Get up to much? And apart from obviously your TFD daily grind. You know, it's TFD Hell. Hell was one of the first before content goes to make a meta build for Nell when she drops. Yep, I mean, wow. Nell was... I miss Nell being actually really, really good. It's what it is, you know, power creep is up there, but one day she'll be back, I think. I mean, she's going to be due for another blooming round of buffs, surely, at this point. Let's go. Yeah, also came back from the gym. Oh, just back from the gym for nothing, fair enough. Chester... Full body, I've been lazy and skipped 2 days in a row. I've been lazy and skipped about 4 months from now. I believe even TFD used the build in his visit. I believe he did, if I remember right. I'm pretty sure he gave you a shout out, didn't he? If I remember right, anyway. I play superior character. Superior character than Keelan? I dare you. That's crazy. Just because you play Ajax and no one else. I'm just going to see, I'm registered gym, yeah. I know it's feeling like to Germany and took me a month to find a nice place. Oh, God. Yeah, I need gym 5s to get in the zone. 4 months. Yeah, no, the crazy thing is I'm still paying for a subscription for the gym because I'm using that as a motivation to eventually convince me to go back. And so far, it hasn't. So, I don't know, it's completely my fault, to be fair. I used to be in the gym like every 5 days out of a week and all that kind of thing. I'm the perfect customer. Yeah, exactly. I really should freeze it, and it would cut it in half. I mean, it's not like the most or anything like that. I mean, it's like 15 quid a month at the end of the day. It's not like a huge amount, but still, it's there to convince me to go back and all that kind of thing. But yeah, I used to go like 5 times out of a week, and I used to be able to do unassisted pull-ups and all that. I used to actually be in a really good shape, and then I discovered pizza, and I found out that you can buy a lot of pizza for a deal, and you can eat a lot of pizza. I wish I was joking. That's genuinely true. Basically, the reason why is because I found out that pizza did a 2-for-1 special every weekend, so I just ate pizza. Gym subscription should be free, and you only pay when you don't go, like you said you would. I mean, that would be the more convincing way to be able to actually get some people in through the door. Big up Pure Gym. That's the exact same one, Danny. That's the one that I'm talking about. Yeah, Pure Gym with their really, really cheap subscriptions and yeah. Good times. Actually, a lot of content has been added. More to come soon. We get crossplay. That's going to be huge. It's mostly because of the 10-year anniversary, but the roadmap is... I need to actually check out this roadmap then, in that case. And a new DLC for Division 2. At this point, I would have loved them to actually done Division 3. Because I think that Division 3 would have been poised, ready to take all the people that are currently playing TFD, if that was the case. Yeah, Peter, have you tried pizza salad? I have not tried pizza salad. You might have to explain the ingredients to me on that one. Everyone would be chat. If it's going to be like a mixture of pizzas, and that's all that pizza salad actually is. Ding ding, correct. God damn it. I can feel my arteries just like clogging up just thinking about eating pizza salad. God damn it. We still have a long ways to go before Division 3, unfortunately. They actually announced that they're working on it. I mean, it could be just the perfect thing for Ubisoft to actually get back in good graces and all that kind of thing. Am I going to actually have to pay for Division 2 on PC now, on Steam? Because I do have it. I have it on Ubisoft. I must admit, I'm not like the biggest fan of the Uplay launcher. Even though I do actually have like a fun, from what I can recall, a fun little build on there. I'm gonna have to check out Division 2 again, aren't I? Whoa, what's going on over here? The Argent one with the 10 gifted subs. My god, thank you so much there, the Argent. I really do appreciate that. Wow. Thank you so much for the gifted subs there, really, so much. I don't know what I've done to deserve that, but thank you so much for that. It really does actually mean a lot to me. And yeah, everyone else get to enjoy the... Broke yet? No? I missed my window. God damn it. Seriously, thank you so much. That really does mean a lot. You've made my stream. Get over there. I don't even know how to say thank you. That's where I'm up to with that. Domino's 2 for 1 is evil work. Cheers. Do you know what? Do you know what? I shouldn't do because it's a school day, so I shouldn't really. But go on then, we'll take a sip. Seems you've said cheers. We'll go cheers. Cheers. We'll go for some nice Woodford Reserve whiskey. We'll get some. Oh god, it's been a while. Whew. As a real man, I'm going to have to wash that down with a little bit of water. Professor Genki's here. Thank you for gifting me the sub. You've got the Argent One to be able to thank you for that. There we go. Whew. You can tell I don't drink very often. I'll get a beer in a sec. No problem, man. I know you're a TFD OG. You've been seeing you in everyone else's streams forever. If I was able to catch one of yours, God, you're going to make me blush. No, genuinely, thank you so much. It really does actually mean more than I could actually put into words, so thank you. Oh, Wall Crasher, yeah, of course. God, can't forget Wall Crasher. Actually, that's a point. I could probably do some Purge 10 runs because I need to get some more green cores. So we could probably do some of that in a bit. I hear tell it's on sale on Steam. Yeah. Like I said, it feels like a bit of a shame to lose all that progress, but I suppose... I don't know. I tell you what. Good lord, that was a real swig. Yeah, we don't... as my good friend The Full Measure says, we don't do any half measures around here. No, I've learned from the best. So it's back on the before TFD and all that kind of thing. Back when I was doing like the co-streams with him and with Dan and we used to play drinking streams every Thursday, and it would be like party games, and it would be something ridiculous. Genuinely. This bottle right here, this is how long this bottle's been kicking around. I had to go out and buy alcohol 4 streams because we got through it that quickly. And that bottle that I've just drank from was... I think I went through half of that in one evening. And the reason why was because they just constantly went shot. And that's how we got to where we did. It was pretty crazy back in those days. Oh god, you just keeps moving. So yeah, it was that was a messy one. It had been a long time since I've been tipsy like that. But yeah, it was like, oh, as soon as you die, gotta take a swig. As soon as you've... Oh, what's that? We finished a round. Gotta take a swig. It's just daft things. And yeah, I think I went to bed that night and I just went, oh, I'm swaying already. So, but yeah, no, I've got... Hold on. So I've got that Woodford Reserve that I need to finish. I've got this bottle of Jim Beam Black Cherry yet to open. Just in case that something did arise. I did also get a Black Cherry Mead when I went on for my first anniversary last year. So that's ready to be open. It's... I essentially just need to organise a drunk stream at this point. I've got everything ready for it. So... Oh, those were the good old days. Back when you played, what was it? Party Animals. You're more than ready. Back when it was, what was it? Party Animals and... it wasn't Stickman Fights, I don't think. It was something along those lines. Oh, it's going to kill me to try and remember what that was. But yeah, no, they were... it was so fun. What were you again? You were... Oh, I was messing about with Focus Edge, was I? No, there's a few that have started fresh. However, there is a fast track with the DLC upgrade that's only for levels. You'd have to get your watch level and expertise levels all over again. Okay. Jim Beam is a good drink. Bit of Captain Morgan, Southern Comfort goes down nicely. Now, when it comes to rum, I'm not the... They are rums, aren't they, if I remember right? I'm not necessarily the biggest rum drinker, but to be fair, Southern Comfort is actually quite nice. I do enjoy it. In moderation. But whiskey is something... Whiskey and cider is something I can just constantly just down. I'm good to go. with that one. I'm going to be an absolute lightweight nowadays, considering what I used to drink and. Well, like I used to be able to handle drink really, 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 really well when I did drink it, but no, I've probably lost that edge now. So which one were you again? Your area suppression. Kind of don't do release cutting force again. To be fair, if you're a British male, you don't have a choice. You will like cider. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, you're probably right there. To be fair. Oh, me cider from down south. Do I hear a TF collaboration for a drinker streaming coming? We've kind of like teased the idea, like with the like chat that I have with him with me and Dan was. I just don't think we've actually put pen to paper in terms of like a date, but we've essentially all three of us said that we're up for it. It's just actually just trying to arrange a date and just be able to go for it. So whether our schedules line up or something like that is one thing, but yeah, that's essentially what we're waiting for. Oh yeah, I can put one in here. I should probably get these just like fully leveled up at some point. Strongbow dart fruit's born with its in our veins. I mean, you're not wrong, I suppose. I mean, I am quite partial to a dark fruit. To be fair, I do like that. To be fair, my favorite cider was actually the Stella Cedra, but I don't know what they've done with that now. That's I think they've potentially just got rid of it, which is a bit of a shame, really. What mods do we put on this now? I think that's it, isn't it? There's nothing else we can kind of do with additional attacks, if I remember right. Maybe that. Sure. We'll do that. Have I tried marzipan licking? No, I haven't actually tried that. No, I didn't realise that was a thing. Actually, to be fair, nothing really surprises me nowadays for what actually is and isn't in a liquor. No, where'd you get that? What kind of brand is that one? Oh yeah. Oh, we'll put something into it. We'll actually try and put some pen to paper on it, and we'll see if we can actually figure it out. Actually, challenge. I've still got challenges left to do. Strong against everything. Okay. What do I want to use for... I don't know if ambush is strong enough to be able to do it. We could give it a go. I honestly have no idea. I haven't tried this. So let's... I mean, surely they are if they're... Are they also... What are they running? Are they running area suppression? No, they're running ambushed. Fair enough. Well, in that case, that makes me feel a little bit better about it. Go on. In Germany, a Welsh family gave me some of that. It tastes like Bailey's. Okay, interesting. I'm not like I can't say that I'm a huge fan of Bailey's, to be honest with you, but You know, I wouldn't be against trying it just to be able to like say I've had a go with it. Like coffee and all that kind of flavour is a bit hit and miss with me, so I've just realised there's no. One second. There is a goal thing that I've been trying to actually put up on Twitch that just isn't. There we go. I can't believe I've had this. I've had this challenge thing in the background for so long, and I've just never actually set it up. There we go. No wonder ambush is the go-to for this. If you can just keep the marks going like this. Nope. Oh, I wish I kind of grabbed a little bit of footage of this now, to be fair, for the video. Wow. I mean, I know this is only 2, but that seemed pretty good. I like the initial taste mainly, not too keen on everything else. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. I mean, you know, there's enough alcohol that exists for everything. I like the song. I mean, to be fair, I'm kind of with you on that. Which one's this one? This is Inventory Full. Curious what happens. Can I actually just click download on this? Oh, I can just click download on this. I might actually use this for some videos going forward. What's going on in Borderlands? Okay, that's fine. So we'll back out, because I'm actually kind of curious. Maybe I could be convinced to play the Division 2. Yeah, it's £2.49 at the moment. That's... What's everything? Steel Vanguard's useful as well for some AoE to clean up trash man. Yeah, I could absolutely see that being the case. To be fair, that's oh yeah, it was DLC released last year. Okay. I might have to. I mean, I do have the credit on the account. I feel like I should probably just check out Uplay first and. See if I actually have access to all these DLCs already or something like that. That's fine. I did enjoy it. The only thing that I didn't enjoy was the Dark Zone. Because, for whatever reason, I had a decent build for PvE, but it wasn't that good against PvP. So, yeah. This chat is the exact opposite of an AAA. Yeah, I mean, my name's Songs of Rays. I'm a recovering TFM alcoholic. He used to get me to drink all the time, and as I understand... yeah, to be fair, I'm not using Tactical Disruption as much. That's fair enough. I imagine I've probably got to run a HP mod on that to be able to get some justification out of it, right? Is Lepic Explosive Stacks build on his reactor? Is it crit rate and cooldown okay, or is crit damage and cooldown the only viable option? I mean, it depends on what the rest of your build is. Let me, so if I swap that to there and then go HP... yeah, good enough. So we go Nade Shot, because that's the build. I've got to remember what his crit rate is. It's 20% base now. He doesn't get any extra bonuses, so he needs 400% additional crit rate, which is why we have so much on the Ancestor mod. It depends. If you're... Copied yours, fair enough. So it depends. If you've... Why is that so simple? I'm pretty sure this is a maxed out reactor. Why is it? It doesn't matter, whatever. Yeah, the only reason it depends is it depends on what your critical rate is currently. If you do go for crit rate on your reactor, then obviously you don't need to, you know, invest as much when it comes to your abilities here. The reason why I could get away with not running skill insight here is because I do have a pretty decent Ancestor mod that's giving me a lot of crit rate. If you don't have as much crit rate here, then you probably are going to need to invest with something like skill insight, and you're also going to need to worry about putting it on your reactor, and probably your arcade tuning as well, similar to like how I do here. So it depends on what stats you have. Have you got an Ancestor mod with crit rate already slotted in? If you do, what's the figure that you've got on there? Because then I can actually tell you with maths if you actually need it or not. Hey, Songs, hey Johnny, how's everything going your way? I appreciate you stopping by. You missed the 10 gifted subs earlier, which was fantastic. It genuinely has made my stream. So yeah, we've got some juicy stuff going on. Do you know the crazy part about that is it's took that is over 3 times the amount of subscriptions that I've had on this channel so far in total before that happened. So which is huge. So it really does fill me with a little bit of joy, the fact that, you know, you're able to support me that much. It's I know you don't have to, but the fact that you do go out your way to be able to do it is amazing to me, to be fair. Grabbing a bit. Yeah, at least check your old account to make sure you want to start fresh. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I mean, like, I enjoyed the stuff that I had then. I definitely have quite a few exotics when it came to Division 2. The only things that I didn't have were the raid exclusive ones. So like Flag Bearer, or is it Eagle Bearer or is it Flag Bearer? I think it's Eagle Bearer, isn't it? I didn't have that one, and I think there was a second one that came out. Don't have that. And if they've added anything since the... Is it Warlords DLC? Which one's which? Yeah, if there's anything after Warlords, then I haven't got that. So, yeah. I love the fact that people used to run Division 2, and then, you know, when it came to, like, exotic drop rates, no one asked for a pity system back then. It was just keep running the same bloody missions on Heroic just to be able to try and get them to drop. I'm not that good. What about you? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Johnny. I mean, if you don't mind me asking, what seems to be the issue? What's got you down? Yeah, I'm not too bad. Oh shit. Shinobi, yeah, fair enough then. I'm sorry to hear that, Shinobi. I hope you, keep yourself safe. Hopefully I'll be able to, go to the shelter. I don't blame you whatsoever. Yeah, let me know later maybe let me know that you're safe and all that kind of thing if you can. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, hope everything's all going to be okay for you. Yeah, absolutely, get yourself off. Absolutely. Now I have an ancestor mod with 102.7%. I'm not using that currently. Okay, so when it comes to crit rate that you can get into your build, you will get 207.7 when it comes to modules. Oh, Duff, I actually do need to grab you for that. That's a great call. There we go. I needed your Twitch username, and now you're here, I can actually give that to you. Yeah, so 207.7% when it comes to all of your not ancestor mods, all of your normal mods. You'll then have 33% from Reactor, 32% from Arcade Tuning. That puts you up to around about 240, 272-ish, something like that. Which means that you'll still be short of about 130%, which is where your ancestor mod comes into it to be able to get it up to 100% crit rate. So if you've only got 100% on your ancestor mod and that's the best that you've got, in fact, actually, let me see if I've got anything that could potentially help you out. Because if I do have another mod kicking around that I can chuck your way, then you can absolutely have that. Skill cost isn't terrible. It doesn't have the crit rate on it, but crit damage. Sorry. You could probably get away with that. Let me see if I've got anything else. Yeah, because you're still going into skill power, so skill power is still pretty useful. It just won't be like crit, but it will give you 100% crit rate, and it will lessen the need to go for skill insights because you'll only need 129%, which you'll get from Arcade Tuning, emergency measures, and front lines. That should put you up to around about 100%. So yeah, I mean, if you want this, I'm happy to let this go for cheap. Like, just chuck me like. Do you know what? Screw it. I'll just do it. I'll even do it for 10 caliber. If you want to, if this helps you out to be able to actually get that, then feel free. Stuff by my dad won't stop last year. Cancer now needs 2 new whips and still doing stuff. Jesus Christ! I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry to hear that, Johnny. I really, yeah. I really wish that things were go a little bit better for you and all that kind of thing. I'm really hoping that you get some kind of good news soon or something along those lines. It sounds like you could absolutely need it. So, but yeah, keep me informed. And if you ever need to talk to someone or anything like that, even if it's just like a shoulder or something like that, DMs are always open. I'm more than happy to be able to talk with you about that kind of stuff when I've got a chance. Yeah, we've got a ton of few exotics. Okay, in that case I need to come back to Division 2. Maybe we'll even do a Division 2 stream at some point. It was now Panda, just kid. Since to you, for fair enough, you are a busy dad. Yeah, I've lost it amongst all the DMs. There's people that have, like, genuinely from last month that I still haven't gone back to. And I'm a little bit scared to actually start going back to them. So... Oh, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub there, Darphone. No, really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Just found one with a crit rate of 173.6%. So yeah, that one would be, do. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, there, Darphone. I know you don't have to, but you do, and I do really appreciate that. It's up to you, Danny. I mean, if that mod helps you at all. We're going into boost ratios and all that kind of thing, be able to put some extra skill power behind all of your abilities, as well as get you up to 100% crit rate. I'm more than happy to let this go. So it's completely up to you. I'm going to go grab some food now. Have a good one, man. Thank you so much, The Argent. I genuinely do appreciate your support, and yeah, honestly, I can't put it into words how much you know, your subscriptions meant earlier. So yeah, enjoy your food, and hopefully I'll be able to catch you around soon. Ace, when I return to TFD, I'll have things to chase again. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you know, you might have to get used to your 200 runs on Void Vessel or whatever it is to try and get swords and stuff. But they've made things a little bit easier, to be fair. What can we... So I'm pretty happy with Keelan, to be fair. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I'm not sure how to trade, if I'm honest. Oh, I can talk you through that. That's absolutely fine. In fact, I can do most of the work. So, have you got 10 caliber kicking around? Because if so, then I can just invite you and I can just trade it to you now. As long as you've got 10 caliber and 1.5 mil gold. Unfortunately, the gold doesn't come to me, but it does. It's like a fee that they take in game to be able to do the trade. I'll trade. Yeah, I did swap that over, so that's fine. Yeah, you got that? Cool. In that case, tell you what. Which way round shall we do this? Do I have you? I do not. Tell you what, then, if you want to go to social, go to add player. If you want to type in that, and then send me a party invitation, we'll do the rest from there. While we've got everyone else in the chat, oh my god, you're a retired idiot. I wish I could be. Tiredness, to be fair, tiredness is my own fault. I can't even blame the kid for the tiredness recently. It has genuinely just been a case of burnout when it comes to trying to get videos out and all that kind of stuff. Like sometimes, and it's probably, I prefer to some have said, yeah, I mean, well, I'm happy either way. I just know there's more features and functions over on the Twitch side of things. So, you know, I'd rather people have a little bit more fun with, like, blurps and stuff. In fact, we've actually started a community challenge over on Twitch. So you'll have the community Discord in the tag, but there's also a potential cosplay stream. I just thought I'd, you know, offer that as, like, an extra little bonus if anyone wants to. I don't think it costs any money to be able to do it. As far as I'm aware, I think it's just literally just points that you get for watching the channel, and then you can just contribute towards it. As far as I'm aware, it is literally just channel points in terms of, like, as you watch, you just start getting points, and then you just put the points towards it. So, and then if we reach the goal, then yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's go a little bit crazy. Oh god, not more Void. Hey, to be fair, Void Vessel 1 was always a pretty fun kind of like level to be able to run. Cosplay as Bunny. It's not Bunny for the first one at the very least. I might have to try and like source a couple of things if I was going to do that. But no, it's for, like I say, if you click on the pins, you can have a look. But it'll be because I know I've got the stuff for Dante from Devil May Cry kicking around, so I could probably just fit straight into that and just do a stream. I might melt in the leather jacket, but I will do my damn to be able to go through it. Is everything okay there, Danny? Are you struggling? You got it, or if you prefer, you can send your username to me, and then I can just invite you in. And then the next like 10-15 minutes we'll probably swap over to Crimson Desert. We'll have a. To be fair, I probably should research how you. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll keep that kicking around. Crimson Desert, let's go. How's your progress? I've found. Oh, you've sent 2 invites. It's not popped up. Interesting. I'll tell you what, Danny. If you can get me your username and the hashtag number, I'll invite you in. We'll try it that way. Well, how's my progress on Crimson Desert? My progress is ridiculously slow. And the reason why I know that is because I bought the game at the exact same time as two other friends. And they're talking about, you know, I'm up to here with the story. I've been playing about with this ability. And I went, I haven't got that ability. They went, you got your wings? Nope. Have you got this? Nope. He went, well, how soon into the story are you? And the reason why is because I got distracted, did a couple of quests, then went exploring, and I haven't tried to carry on the story progress whatsoever. So I haven't even got, like, the freefall ability or anything like that. Oh, unable to receive invites, that's an interesting one. Player is unable to receive invites. Where are you? Are you on the main menu at all? Are you actually in Albion or something like that? That's I haven't seen that before. Shinobi, you're back. And well, oh, good times. That was a quick trip. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good though, and you made it back safely. It's an in-game setting, is it? Oh, hold on a second. Let's have a look. See if we can point it out where it is. To be fair, I'm learning something new. Ah, hold on. Yeah, have a check in here, Danny, in terms of your settings. So press your start button or your escape, go to options, and then go to gameplay, and then check these options up here. So just double check that you've got those ways to be able to accept all, because then it will still come up with options. So you still have to manually accept them on the right hand side. But it just allows them to be able to go through. I need to Elder My Ring. Oh no, you can't. Don't say Elder My Ring. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Don't talk about your ring gear on stream. That's a different kind of stream category. We don't do that over here, but if you want to be able to go check out those kind of things on Twitch, feel free. Be my guest. Sounds like a Skyrim run. I miss Skyrim. The initial days of Skyrim, anyway. Unfortunately, after completing it, it does mean like, oh, tell the other Darth I'm better. I'm sorry, I could just make this generic as possible, and you can just take it whichever way you want. So I can just say Darth. Darth, the other Darth is better. Darth. I mean, clearly you need to up your game. You don't have those options in your settings. Interesting. I'll be honest with you, that might be a Google job. I might have to have a look into that for you. To be fair, don't worry, mod's not going anywhere. I'll keep it to one side. And we'll get this figured out, because to be honest with you, I wish I knew. So I'll mark it like here. So just to make sure that is something a little bit different. We'll figure this out, and then we'll just take it from there. Danny, are you over in the Discord? Because we can try and arrange a time before like Friday to try and get this across if we do figure this out. If you're not, you're on YouTube. 1 second, I can get that link for you. And then yeah, we can just figure this out. Yeah, no problems at all. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, I've always been happy to give out ancestor mods that I'm not using that as just surplus, as long as they're actually going to get some use. So that's absolutely fine by me. Trying to think, what should we use? To be fair, we could probably get away with using this build, actually, a little bit. We'll do another couple runs of the lab. And then we'll swap it over to Crimson, and we'll watch my ass get actually handed to me by a camp of mercenaries that are right there, that I've just saved outside of, and I'm just going to just clothesline everything. Your stream Friday, I'll be here for the stream anyway, so don't use Discord. Fair enough, not a problem. In that case, yeah, we'll try and figure it out on Friday. But it looks things when it comes to the poll, people are interested in doing half and half when it comes to both of the games. So, yeah, that's absolutely fine, not a problem. I've skied with the rim in the past, so you're not making it any better. We need to have a conversation, Darth. If you're going to be talking about rings and rims and all this kind of thing on stream... He doesn't like the rims, goddammit. There's never a dull stream with you around, is there? So we're naughty. Only one of us is naughty right now. One of us, for some reason, wants to talk about rings and rims. So you might have to talk with them. Get that man in the TFM stream. He's not wrong. I love that Lepic has that immortality thing. You missed the days where it was it worked with veterans tactics. Those were the actual days. Like the fact that when it was impossible to die, it was so funny. I tell you what, we'll do one more and then we'll swap over. Yeah, the fact that you could the fact that you could just stand there, let enemies attack you, all group up around you. You chucked one nade, blew everything up, and because veteran tactics didn't have a thing that stopped it from proccing on passives, it would just keep resetting the thing. Can I do Enzo? Yeah. Do you know what? We'll do a run as Enzo then, shall we? Yeah, they patched that out very quickly. When they realised that veteran's tactics kept proccing his invincibility. It was so stupid. You literally could run 2k HP because you just could not die. It was so funny. Is this this? Yeah, I think it is, to be fair. Oh yeah, because you only need the 2 guns now, don't you? I think we needed all that, if I remember right. That's fine. I'm pretty sure his passive was... You're gonna need the 2 guns now. There we go. It didn't experience that. It sounds so fun. It was so fun. It was broken. Not to the point of like what Serena currently is, but it was pretty daft. Do you know what? I've not tried Enzo in the lab. Let's give it a go, shall we? Yeah, the fact that you just were invincible was just so funny, and it required you to be able to actually get a kill though, so it didn't work that well against like bosses or anything like that. But when it came to like a mobbing scenario, yeah, you just were. It was impossible to actually kill you. You would put a little bit of extra duration on it just to be able to extend it by a couple of seconds. But yeah. Now, you'll have to forgive me, it's been a little while since I've ran Enzo, but I'm pretty confident I know how to do this. So it's... do that. And there we go. Do. Do you know what? This is doing much better than I remember. This is... He's actually killing quite quickly, to be fair. This is... Why are people sleeping on Enzo? What is it? Fair enough. Is there any changes from the build on YouTube? No, not really. The main changes that they actually put in place were... I'm pretty sure it was just mainly... then they make it so it was a little bit easier to trigger, if I remember right. Ah, can't even kill him in a rotation. Okay. Oh, I got stun locked. Hey, Sassy, I appreciate you stopping by. How's everything going? Ow. Thank you for so much for the follow there, Raylef. I really do appreciate that. How's everything going your way? I mean, that's a decent chunk of damage. It's been a little while since I played Enzo, but that could absolutely could have been faster, but that seemed decent enough. We can cover the build and then we'll swap over to Crimson. But yeah, no, I barely touched it, to be fair. It should all be the same stuff. We'll go put my second copy of Crime and Punishment on Craft. There we go. Now that I've finally got a blueprint. Doesn't really matter, as long as it's one of them. Yeah, so in terms of weapons, Malevolent is a fantastic one to be able to go for, especially if you go into triple fire rate. That should get you to... What fire rate does that get you to? Over 1,000, so that's pretty good. Because you only need to fire so many shots because of his passive. You only need to fire 14. The mag holds 16 with this build. So you only need to worry about one single mag, and it just fires out ridiculously quick, so you can just do that. You could go with Relic if you really, really wanted to, because you only need to fire 12 shots, and Relic already holds 12. So you could go for that and then just swap to Thunder Cage as your main kind of like damage dealer. But you can just use Thunder Cage if you want, because your skill 2 is going to reload your firearm as you start spamming it, so that's absolutely fine. In terms of the modules, this is essentially what you're going to be looking for. You do want a little bit of HP, just because in Light and Mage does put you on really low HP. If you feel like you can get away with it, feel free to take this off. You can then go for Tactical Advantage to be able to go for skill duration as well as extra critical hit damage. So you can go for that kind of thing in place of that if you feel like you can get away with it. But to be fair, this does put you on 10k HP, so yeah, I personally think you kind of need it, but you know, feel free to be able to mess about with it whichever way you want. We do go full so much into our crit package. The main reason why is because we've already got, with the Ancestor mod, ideally you do want crit hit rate, and you do also want cooldown. Crit damage you can get away with, but damage is also quite nice to be able to have. But you can just mess about with that. But crit rate is needed because you get a massive boost from landing your Firing Specialist, which puts you up to 35%. And then I think you need... what is it, around about 200% if I remember right, multiplicative to be able to get to cap. So that's why we don't go for Skill Insight, but you can just rock Skill Insight if you just don't have the Ancestor mod for it. But Frontlines Skill Concentration essentially gives us what we need from because of this, but you know, feel free to adjust it based on what figures you have. Power Increase is going to be your better one if you can get away with skill cooldown on your Ancestor mod, because this works as an additional bucket for you to be able to bounce off with all that additional non-attribute skill power, so you can do more damage that way. Skill Extension is going to boost up the duration of your Firing Specialist as well as the Focus Fire, so you'll be able to have that out for longer, so you don't have to worry about the skill rotation as much, so that's quite nice. Cooldown is important, so you do have your 2 cooldown mods, same with Focus on Singular, and then Skill Expansion is going to be boosting up the range of your explosive drones, and that's massively important because this is going to be combined with your Focus Fire drone, is going to be the main kind of like bulk of the amount of damage that you're going to be dealing. So every single time you fire your explosive drone, you also fire the small missile portion that's underneath, and it fires off like a bunch of missiles. It just does like a nasty chunk of damage. So those two in combination with each other. And then you can just use Start Supply if you need a little bit of extra fire rate, if you need a little bit of extra ammo. This also triggers your Tactical Strike. But you can get away with just Power Beyond instead if you don't want to be able to use Tactical Strike. So don't worry too much about that one. And then yeah, that's pretty much essentially what this build kind of revolves around. So not much has changed. Still crit damage and cooldown. These are personally what I think are the best 3 weapons in slot for this. Arcade tuning wise, we still go for defense neutralization because you're reducing defense by 50%, and then you can use all your guns to be able to actually benefit from that. So it's not going to help you with skill damage, but it will help you with your gun damage, and that's also quite nice because you can use both. And then you still build into like range, skill power, crit damage, all that kind of nice good stuff. And then yeah, then Enlighten Mage and you're pretty much good to go. Reinforcement wise, I don't think I've messed about with this too much. I don't need skill cooldown because that's good. So we can actually instead go for extra range. We can take that off. Actually, yeah, we can take that off and go for Neuro. And then yeah, that makes sense in terms of like shield. So yeah, that would probably be the best 3. And then yeah, you're all good to go when it comes to that. Right, let's swap this over to Crimson Desert, which, if I exit out of this, is this just going to give you a blank screen? Yes, it is. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So let's boot up Crimson. We will set this to... let's try that and see what that does. Cool. And then we will set the... no, not that one. Game capture. And then hopefully this swaps around. Cool. And obviously to get in the mood, we do want to go for a little bit of a fantasy playlist. Oh god, why did you just boot that up to there? And there we go. But anyway, in the meantime, while this is loading up, thank you all so much for spending some time of your evening with me. Really do appreciate you taking some time out of your day. It got patched right, or some quality of life got added for Crimson. Yes, quite a massive kind of like chunk got added in. I like how I'm just like seeing a bunch of people saying they've completed chapter 1, and I don't think I've even done that. That's crazy. Yeah, they don't have it attached to the Steam profile, interestingly, but that's fine. I don't play Crimson Desert, but I love the vibe in your stream. It's always fun, so I'm staying. Oh, I appreciate that, Shinobi. I always try to give like a fun experience, but I mean, I'm always open to ideas. So if there's anything that you feel like the stream is missing, I've always been a fan of constructive criticism. So if there's anything that you think could potentially be added to make it a little bit better, feel free. I'm all ears. Can't say I guarantee that I'll always be able to add something like that to it, but you know, I'm always open to hearing like suggestions of people. So. I mean, at the end of the day, if you know, you're not going to tune in if you don't like it, so that doesn't help you. That doesn't help me. No. Okay, right. I'm here to... I'm here to kill these bandits, apparently, so... Around this one. Or down here. Oh, that's quite a few. Oh, that is quite a few. Peekaboo. How many do we think I can kill before they get up to me? This feels like cheese. Making sure they're not coming from behind. Whoosh. Oh no, they're tent. This does feel a little bit like cheese. I don't think this is the way it was intended. I mean, it's working though. Currently only place, so I have to budget carefully. That's fair enough. I would recommend just keeping an eye on this for when it comes on sale or something like that. But this has been pretty fun. I mean, I've barely done any of the story. Oh no, I'm out of arrows. Oh no. I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Is that a whole bunch of them there as well? God damn it. Come on then. Ah, no, he's got a long, pointy stick. I still stand by this being one of the best skill points I've ever put into this. What a... What weapon is that? It looks very painful. It's a deadly one. Oh, a bundle of arrows. I could do with that. A whole 2 arrows. Fantastic. Oh yeah. What weapon is this? This is a this is a club. This is a club I got from. Where are you? No, that's the bow. The Spine of the Earth. But no, I kind of like just found it from clearing out a previous bandit camp. And it was just better than the sword, so I've just been using that. Dude, we're playing WWE. Yeah, exactly. It's in the skill tree for the WWE move, and it's it is without doubt the best skill point in this game, I'm sure. It's... Oh wait, no, they've all fell over. Okay. And his name is John Cena. I'll loot you up. Oh, okay. It's so daft. Oh. Oh. Boo. Now that I know the exact button combo for it. Oh god, there's so many more down here. Jesus Christ. Completely destroys the tent. It's so satisfying though. I don't think there's a better way to start the combat. Oh, you can't do wrestling to the ones on the horse. Oh no, I'm not going to leave him in the cage. I'd like to think it's I need to make it safer in here first before I. Like, I'm not going to release them into all of these slavers here. It's so daft. Unfortunately, I've only got so much health in terms of healing, so we're going to have a problem soon. Oh, I've not seen that one before. Is there a guy up there? Is that why? Oh my god, how many blooming red marks are there? What the... I've not seen that move before. Why does he do a backflip? Yeah, take down the whole tower. Yeah. Ow. You can do it on the ones on the horse. It's so daft. Oh, I've not got enough stamina, no. Yeah, you go down there. It's so funny. Right. Can I can't cock just yet. Right, okay. We'll clear up here. We'll go back to the cage. Such peaceful music as well. I don't think this tactic's gonna work later on. I'm watching Bro occasionally throw an evil buttons. Oh no, there's an elite down there. I'm gonna struggle against that guy. I've fought an elite before, and yeah, they kind of kicked my ass. Oh, where are you going? Oh no. Damn you targeting. I'm gonna need to loot some bodies soon, I think. I don't think so. Get back here. Oh no. I don't have enough healing to do all this, I don't think. Oh god. Can I just cook something? I don't know. Why are you doing this? Why are you scared? Oh god, no. Where are these people just coming from? Just going on a massacre. Human centipede. I'd like to free you, please. How do I do this? Oh, do I just do this? Okay. I can cook. There we go. Right, okay. Oh no. Oh, what happens now? That's so good. Fraser's being a bully. I'm bullying the people that are doing the slaving. And this guy's just been really nice about waiting for me. Just to be able to cook something. Oh, he'll wait for me a little bit more, I think. I need things with health. Okay, that'll do. I need to go farming for some... Thank you for waiting. Now that I've cooked. Oh no, I've broken the cooking pot. No! I can't cook anymore. Oh? Came in here. There's gonna be dead bodies everywhere. Oh dear. That's so good. Oh man, they've cleaned... Well, it wasn't the most graceful rescue, but you did it. Oh, I can cook again. I will just point out the fact that... There's someone's horse? No, I can't use it. He body slammed the entire camp. I will just say that... Wait, hold on, there's still someone here. You need to let these people out of their cells. Don't talk to me about that kind of thing. Well, all these people are still in cells. Oh, there we go. He's a big dude. Yeah, I don't think I'm taking him anytime soon. He will fuck my shit. I'm gonna have to start killing animals, and... No. I was trying to chuck you down here. No. I think you're misunderstanding. There we go. In the pot. I can't believe they've cleared all the dead bodies away. I was going to get so rich from killing all those people, and they've took them all away, and that's slightly upsetting. Oh, but on the plus side, they've rebuilt the place.
This says a lot about one person.
It kind of does. It says more about the people that haven't released you from cages, I think. I don't know. Well, now what? Seriously, what are you all doing here? Honestly. Just let me open this and he just whacks the cage. Well, it didn't give me the prompt to be able to open it, so I've got to, like, smack it. Maybe if I do a suplex through it, that'll break the cage again. Okay, right. So, quest-wise. Like, seriously, where is this quest thing? Like, I don't understand. I gotta go here? What do you want from me? I don't know. Fine, we'll just go here. There we go. Also, so one of the players unfortunately was laid off not long ago, and it's just that's fair enough. Yeah, I understand. I completely sympathise and understand that. That's fair enough. I mean, I will say that it is a lot of fun. You know, it's one of those that it does require a little bit of a time investment, though, unfortunately. Because the first few hours, unless you like find something fun to do and all that kind of thing, yeah, it can be a little bit on the not dull. Dull's probably the wrong word, but confusing side, I guess. There's a lot of things that overwhelm you in terms of like information at the start of this game, and to be honest with you, I still don't think I've like wrapped my head around it. More people to suplex. You can try.
So many weak spots in your defense.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get like bored of doing that. Like honestly, I feel like more games should actually have this in. Yeah, where was I before? I was so rudely interrupted by people just minding their own business. Gets jaded after a bit. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's like I say, it's not it's going to be a game that's fantastic in scale, but it's not going to be for everyone. Which is crazy to think. No, no. No, no. Oh, God. I hit him so hard his chest piece came off. Going for you. Oh dear. Can you steal horses? I believe that. Wait, you can tame horses in this game. So 100% you can do that much. I don't know about necessarily stealing. You might be able to. I'd like to think so. But I must admit, I've not actually tried. The combat mechanics are very static. They absolutely are. Like I'm not even like that far into the skill tree. In fact, I've actually got an extra point that I can use. What are you? Wait, I need to get to that one. I need to get to level 5. There's an extra lariat to perform. There's a lot of depth here, to be fair. There's but I do need to... Oh, I can't go into more. Maybe I'll hold off. Because stamina's quite important. I haven't actually seen much in terms of like spoilers in this game, but I do know there's supposed to be something down by the water here. So we're gonna have a look. Oh, I'm just gonna randomly drown the horse. That's fine. Aha. Come on, horse. Swim! Want me to go first in the server? Oh, have you, Oh, you've clipped something. Oh, I'll absolutely be taking a look at that in a second. Such a jolly Kyla. Wait. Wait a minute. Have they combined blooming roll onto my blooming torch button? They have. They've given me double evade. I don't want that. There we go. That's that one. There we go. Farmer pills! Ah, damn it, my inventory's full. See, I can be. It's not just a tease. What do I not want anymore? Oh, I absolutely can drop that. Don't need that. I can absolutely drop that as well. And we can open that. And we can open that. There we go. I'm rich again. And now I can learn how to make revival pills. Anything else around here? I'm guessing not. Discovered a cauldron. Okay. Need a load of rosemary and a load of water. Good times. I can improvise something. That sounds like a plan. Let's just put a whole bunch of bugs in there. And a snail. And a bone for some reason. Oh, this might top my shit stew. need a mysterious liquid. These look good to sell. Ooh, contain bright yellow dye. Right, let's oh, it gives you 60 health. Oh, that's not too bad. What goes into an average Big Mac from Mackey's? Is this a trick question? Oh, you mean as in like what I've just made? I'm with you now. Oh. No. Lizards are getting away. Well, I'm assuming there's something around here since there's a big question mark.
Today was alright, man. Tomorrow's another day.
I don't really want to suplex from one of them through all those brains. Shinobi, I need to get some sleep now. Have a good one. So, well, I appreciate you stopping by, Shinobi, and yeah, hopefully we'll catch you over in Discord a little bit more and all the kind of good stuff. But yeah, make sure keep yourself safe, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next stream. Oh, there's a gate over there. Hold on. What's that? What are you? What are you? Black Desert Online. Yeah, I mean, I must admit, I only gave it a little bit of a go. I didn't give it like a full proper. I think I kind of got a little bit overwhelmed when I first tried it. Oh god, no! Do you know what? I really should have seen that coming. To be fair, that's on me. Oh, please don't tell me I just drown if I don't have stamina. Okay. I mean, I'll happily take an extra fish, why not? Now, the question is, can I just climb this wall? Here. This is the quickest way. Or so I think. Oh, hold on. This usually means something. Oh god. Oh. There's got to be a way through there, surely. Those bricks mean there's like a secret behind there or something, if I remember right. I'll attack the waterfall. Yep, that makes sense. I'll come back to that. You win this round. The waterfall's beating me up. I don't like it. Nerf the waterfalls. Right, what are you? Oh. Cool. Oh, hang the sword. There's a little bit less damage, but I'll get that powered up. You can just go around constantly capturing these like this. Great purple hair streak butterfly. Who's coming up with this bullshit? Maybe there's more up here. I love that I'm still struggling to find the story. Like, I don't understand how people know where they're going. Don't get me wrong, I'm really thoroughly enjoying myself, but please, I just want to know where the story is. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something really bloody obvious, and I just don't know what. Oh. No. No. Son of a bit. Who made this iron ore so rolly? If I'm going up all this way, there's gotta be something up here, right? Like, I wouldn't just be climbing this high up a mountain for no reason, right? Or maybe they think I know that, and therefore there is going to be nothing up here. Take me instead, but not you. Knowing my luck, I just need that one to be able to upgrade the sword. Stab attack the waterfall. Curse you, waterfall. You've beaten me for the last time. How do you mine that? Will I just get an extra long pickaxe at some point? Like, what am I doing? Like... Haunted Hill. Fantastic. That doesn't fill me with dread. So high up. Sounds lovely. It's really nice this time of year. Don't mind the name though. It doesn't mean anything. It's just something we used to scare off tourists. I'm determined to find out what's up here now. And I know it's just going to be a flat... Oh, one. There's a... Or is that a tower in the distance? No, that's a tower in the distance. Oh. Oh no, they ran away before I could carry them. Woohoo! You watch, this new sword that I've got is not going to take iron ore, is it? It's going to be like, you need something more rare. This isn't going to do anything. We did it. What was that? What the hell are you? Oh, observe. Observe. I don't understand. Oh. I have no idea what's going on here. I found some copper. Yeah, that might come in handy. Maybe I've got to be on a certain place to... No, because he's disappeared. Maybe go up here? Catch. No, that's the thing behind him. Are you taking the piss? Okay. Said hold down X. Do you know what? What am I holding down X for? Skill focus. I've learned a new technique. It's skill focus, but I don't. Okay, it clearly says hold down X. But X isn't doing anything, so I'm very confused. Am I supposed to be in a specific location? Journal. So that's why I haven't been able to find the main story quest. God fucking damn it. I genuinely feel so stupid about that. That's insane. Right. I just... Is it in here? Do I have it in here? Nature Snare. I don't think I need extra points into it. I'm holding down X, I don't understand. I can't believe I've needed to examine this whole time. Ugh. Great, fantastic. I'm so lost. Unless I'm just not far enough in the story or something. Something just doesn't make sense. I'm holding down X. I just don't... Unless I've got a broken X button or something like that. But as far as I'm aware, it's all good. I don't understand what the problem is. Don't you do it now? I'm gonna... I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I'm gonna have to come back to it. It's... Unless I just don't have any nature power or something like that. I don't know. Is the honest answer, I genuinely have no idea. And now I've got to go all the way back down here to go to the bloody castle. Thanks. Do you know how many times in games I was stuck in the very same thing? All it was for me to take the item out and look at it. I genuinely feel so stupid for the fact that I didn't even check my journal. Oh. That makes sense, because I've been looking on the map this whole time going, well, where am I supposed to be going? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, so for it to literally just be that is so annoying. I'm going to have so much ore to take with me by the time I get back down this hill. Everything's just going to be upgraded. Oh, missed. We'll go back down the hill. We'll do the story thing and then we'll... At least we actually have some progress in that sense. In the meantime, I'll figure out what that focus thing is, because it looks like I've got nature power, so I don't understand, but I will need to kill some animals at some point. I have no food. Huh? What the? Are you taking the piss? What is this? On the plus side, this is friendly owned. Oh. Wells Mace. Helm of Ignition? I mean, it's gotta be good, right? You'd hope it's good. Oh no. We'll eat the mysterious liquid. Yeah! I knew it was worth coming up here. Still can't cast the ability that I've just learned, but apparently I'm all good though, because I've just stole a helmet. He did a bounty and beat down a nun. Ah, now the fun part. There we go. Whoop. Now to Skyrim my way down. You must be much further than me then, if that's the case, because the only notice / bounty that I've seen is literally to go fishing. And even then I couldn't fish properly. I still had to catch the fish with my bare hands. Yep. Yep. There we go. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Okay. There's got to be a button I'm missing. Because I'm pressing F, and I've got an F button that works, so there's got to be something. Oh, I had to just get closer to it. Oh, okay. What's this all about then? Okay, so maybe there's like 2 things I need to lift up around here? it's further down the hill? Oh, that's cool. That's a lot of mushrooms. Looks to me like it's suplexing time. Oh no, no, they're just dressed in red.
Call yourself a sharpshooter? Prove it, here and now.
Doggo! I don't have a piece of meat for you, but I can... That's nice. This wasn't what I was searching for, but... That's a big drop. Ow. Oh god. Do we think I can make that jump? There we go. Yeah.
Are your eyes as sharp as a hawk? Come challenge yourself. How special you really be.
Okay. Right, let's get down. Let's upgrade the sword a little bit, and then that'll probably be enough to be able to call it for the evening. And then Friday we'll actually have an idea as to where we're going, which makes a change for this stream, considering how this has been. Get out of my way. Oh shit. That's not what I meant to do. That was misclick. Cool. And we go again. Can we go again? Or is that it? Not enough. I need more copper. Okay, that's fine. Crafting? A raccoon cloth hat. Fantastic. Just what I have been missing all my life. That's quite cool. Oh, hold on. There was...
Just ask.
Yeah, making some ammo, so I'm kind of a little bit short. But...
If you want some, remember, wise warriors tend to their gear.
And then we can speak to...
Choose your gear with... Every warrior counts on the weapon at their side.
Okay.
Blades to a warrior what a ship is to its captain.
Oh, goodbye, Copperall. Oh no, we'll buy one.
Every warrior. My skills are always at your disposal. Come on in.
Cool.
Stay. See
We'll,
what
oh,
skill and fire can create. Stay.
we'll refine the sword one more time,
Skill and fire can create.
and then we'll call it there. Cool. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. It has been genuinely fantastic to have you all here and to spend some time with me. So, thank you for that. Yeah, next stream will be on Friday. We'll be doing the exact same thing. So we'll mix it up with a little bit of TFD, a little bit of Crimson Desert, and then hopefully we'll actually be able to progress a little bit more in the story. But yeah. Genuinely, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your week. Keep an eye out for a video or two to be able to be coming out during the week as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me. So keep yourself safe, keep yourselves well, and I'll see you all on the next video. See ya.